to organize the pictures at all, Michael?
It's gonna be up there.
Yeah.
Neff.
No, Neff is on the phone, just making sure she got connected to the stream.
Oh, but she's not on the show with us.
No.
It's just you and I.
Huh? Yeah.
It's just you and I. So the
Yeah.
gospel,
Mike, could you pull the mic towards you and get it nice and comfortable?
are the gospel strippers still coming?
And I need you to pull
I
that
told
mic
them
up
no.
towards you,
I told them they can't come. Not at all. Gospel strippers. They weren't on your show this morning. What happened?
No. They only come on Monday and they only accept tithe.
I can.
And if you put this against this here, it'll be more stable.
I want this thing to be on my way. Let me see.
Yeah, I think.
It's kind of in the way.
Me think it's stable. Microphone, this big. I shouldn't have to get all up on it though.
That's what.
It's
Yeah,
a big
I'm
ass
used
microphone.
to like flinging my arms and stuff. So
Yeah. Well, plus I don't even like to be this close to anything this phallic. Not with my face. This is gonna be great. I'm sorry, I'll be coming from Diamond Bar. I mean from Palmdale.
Yeah, Palmdale. That's a far place to live, but the houses
yeah.
are cheaper there, right?
Yeah, the houses are inexpensive. They're less expensive in Palmdale. You can live there, and they
It's hot,
appreciate quickly. It's both things because it's a high desert. So
They
at night
found-
it gets cold as fuck, and in the daytime it's hot as hell.
In Palmdale, they found a black guy hanging from a tree.
Yeah,
you remember that?
about 5 blocks from my house. Yeah, he did it himself though.
Oh, he did it
guy
himself?
which is weird because niggas don't hang themselves. That's some white shit. Black people don't hang themselves.
No.
But he
How
did.
did you find out he hung himself?
They talked about the story. It's the biggest story in my neighborhood.
No, I know. My stepbrother lives out there.
Mm-hmm. Because everybody first thought was somebody,
Did it?
some racist motherfucker that caught him alone and strung him up.
Because it was after some other situation.
Mm-hmm. I think it was right after after the Floyd.
Could you bring the mic lower down? Lower? There you go.
Like that.
Perfect.
I have a friend
Okay,
of
Neff.
mine joining me.
Signing off. What's up, everybody? I'm your girl, Val Forensic Gal. Welcome to CyberSecureyou. And as we've been long awaiting this moment. We have Michael Colyar.
Oh, I look good on there. Look at y'all. Look how y'all make. Let me
looking
take this
crisp and
off.
clean.
Wait a minute. I didn't know we doing it like that.
Oh, we
hey,
doing it
thank
like
you
that.
for having me here. I'm glad to be here, man.
Thanks.
I love you, sister, and I'm interested in this topic. So, what's cooking?
Okay, well, it's all about cybercrimes. Now, I just want to kind of go back a little bit. Michael was on my show back in the day, vibing with Val. Do you remember?
That's right. I remember that, but it was like 114 years ago, right? How long was that?
114.
Not you,
God
but
dang.
I do. My
Look how
beard
age
is
gets you.
106.
You didn't have that the
Well,
last
I look
time.
dark in here. I need to put more whitener in. I be having this problem because my eyebrows are like silver gray, white like my beard, so I be trying to darken them up.
Are you really? You dye your eyebrows?
Heck yeah, dye them. I just cover them with whatever color I can get for the day. I don't dye them.
What kind? What do you mean, like a pencil?
Yeah, a little brush. You put the brush in for mascara. You put it in a little tube.
Men do that?
I don't know about men. I know about me, Michael Colyar. So what I do is I put that thing in there and I get it. I be going between. I don't want to do black. If black make me look like I'm asking a question, So I want to do like a dark brown or something so it looks like it's natural. Yeah, men and women have done makeup since Egypt. So
and
it's
men seem to be taking it way too far, is what I'm saying.
Well, some
right
are,
now.
but then that's a matter of judgment. It's not too far.
I know
for
it
them.
is a judgment.
It's just too far for you. They like it right where it is. And I'm about letting
Times
people
have
live
changed.
and let live. You do you, because I'm doing Michael Colyar.
Okay, and you're gonna dip your brush in the mascara and.
Yeah, and it's different size brushes because they got a real little thin one. I'm not down with that, okay? But that's what they really push because that way you're more accurate in making line. I like the fluffy tip, Let's look like a little paintbrush and then I put them on, and then I found a little individual brush that you throw away. So you brush them that day, you toss those.
I know why you do that.
Why I do what?
Because you're an actor.
No,
so actors, you guys have to put on makeup.
No, it's because I'm a haberdasher and I enjoy looking great, and I'm a Renaissance man. I had to look good at all times. What's really deep is I'm in love with a goddess who I've been waiting for my whole life.
Yeah, so I was going to ask you about
every woman I've been with, I've been preparing for this one.
Okay.
And so I've been getting my wardrobe together.
You look great.
Oh, I look fabulous. I've been getting my scent together. You can walk up and smell me. Ooh, I smell good.
Yeah.
But I don't think any of the women I've been with have appreciated it until this woman I have now.
Oh, what did she say to you?
Well, she says what all of them should say about how wonderful I smell and how great I look and how delicious I taste.
And you seem so happy with her. Like, this is you're so giddy.
I am.
And you share it.
Giddy
You're
as
like
a school kid. I'm thrilled. I just ended relationships. I've been in 3 long-term relationships. So I haven't been single since 1978. So when I get out this relationship, that's a long time.
Dang, you just back to back to back to back.
Huh? I didn't get the Venice till 86. I was married in 70. Ooh. Like 78 or 79. Yeah, so I married my high school sweetheart. We was married 12 years, but we was only together 6 months. So I like to say that didn't work out. That didn't work out. That didn't work out all that well. Yeah. But I did better. I did better the second time out, okay? Second time out, I was with a woman 28 years, but married to her for 24.
Okay.
But then when the thing is over, First one I had 12. I went from 12 to 24. This next one only needs to stay with me 36 years, and she's gonna be fine. So then the third, my last relationship, I was with her for 9 years. But each one sort of spilled over into the next one. Like my first marriage, I didn't get divorced just cause we wasn't with each other, but I didn't want to get married no more.
Right.
So I said, I'm just gonna stay in this. So if it gets close, I said, oh, I'd love to marry you, but hey, I'm already married. I tried to pull that. But when I fell in love with the flight attendant, she was so amazing. I fell in love with her 7 days after I met her. We got engaged.
Okay, that's how you do it though. That's how way it's supposed to go. You don't have to take 3 years to know if you love somebody.
Then we got unengaged and re-engaged and unengaged and re-engaged for about 4 years before we finally got married. But then it lasted 24 years, and the friendship lasted 28. Wasn't bad. The last one I was with for 9 years. We didn't get married. We were together. But once again, when a thing is over, a thing is over. But in each one, One was ending when the other began. Okay. So the marriage I was in the first time, that was over. But when my new wife showed up, Brooks, I went and told the missus I had to get divorced so I could marry Brooks. Then with Brooks, I was actually
That's bold.
Huh?
But go ahead. That's bold. But go ahead.
How's it bold?
I mean, dang. You're telling a woman that...
We weren't already together. We had been together like 6 months. We had been married for 12 years. So we were just married on paper.
Okay.
She lived in Chicago. I lived in L.A.
Did she want to get a divorce?
She ain't think about it one way or the other. We weren't together.
Okay. All right. So it was just on paper.
Thrilled.
You were replaced. You was okay.
Yeah, she was thrilled as I was to end that, so I could move on with my life. Get out. And she could move on with hers. Well, she was already out.
I bet she misses
you. We weren't doing anything.
Anyways.
Nah, she did.
Oh.
No, you shouldn't. I shouldn't say it like that. No, she passed. No, she passed. There should be a no. There's a sweeter way to say it. No, she passed on, but that's like 25 years ago. She passed, and so I don't even think of her in terms of world existence now. So when you said that, I didn't mean it like that. I didn't mean to be cold. I don't want anybody to transcend till it's time. You know,
right,
in fact,
right.
I want to outlive all you motherfuckers. Then the one I was in for 24, you know, them last years we just doing the same thing, like 2 ships in a night pass. And we were right. You know, because you get in a relationship and you feel so comfortable in where you at that even though you uncomfortable, you stay in your uncomfortable that you know because you're more secure with that than the uncomfortable that you don't know. Right. So you know at least this one ain't going to bash you in the head while you sleep.
Right, well, you know what you got already. You already
a body part or nothing. So at least, you know, so a lot of people settle. And I think a lot of us do that. I know I did that a lot. And I'm sure that although I feel like I settled with them, I guarantee you they feel like they settled with me. Okay, so that's a two-way street. Okay. I ain't the only settler, okay? So the last relationship was even deeper in that I was actually physically married and living with my last wife, Brooks. I was living with her, but, you know, we really just coexisting. And then when I met my girlfriend then,
Is that the one I knew from back with Vibing with Val back in...
Yeah, you knew Brooks.
That was her, okay.
You knew Brooks. I don't think you knew Kelly. She had dreadlocks, fair skin, you know.
Maybe not her.
Right, and so when I got with her, and I told her I was already married, so I couldn't really do nothing with her. But we figured something out. Anyway,
I'm sure you did.
As it went along, it was clear that I wanted to be with her instead of where I was. So I went home and once again had to tell the missus. Well, I had to go the first time. I didn't tell nobody nothing. She was on her own thing, Chicago. Right. I was on my thing in L.A. I had to pick up the phone and say, it's official. We out. Bye.
Right.
This second one, I was actually still, you know, living with her, sleeping with her. And not physically doing anything, but we were just sleeping. We shared the bed. You know what I'm saying? But that relationship was over for you. Yeah,
no sex is what you're saying.
Yeah, come on.
No intimacy.
Nothing close to it. And then when I got I was with this woman.
But okay.
How was it interesting?
You know, because it's not supposed to be like that. You know, if you're gonna waste your time to just be in the bed with somebody and you're not sexually active with this person that you're sleeping in the bed with every night.
Right.
Yeah, that's not. You know.
No, it's not good. That's why I ended up in somebody else's bed. But still. At the time, we were still in the house together. We friends. It's our bed. I was cool with her. I was cool with me. But then when I fell in love with my girlfriend.
That you have now.
No.
Oh, this is another. Okay, getting there.
The story I'm telling right now, if she may not be on top of this, y'all, but for those of you keeping up, I was telling you about the long-term relationships I was in. I told you I haven't been single since 78. So I was explaining them.
Oh, wow.
So now we're at number 3. You the one to ask the question.
Number 3.
If we just want to talk about let's get to cybersecurity.
Yeah, I was
let's talk about what you know.
Number 3 because I really wanted to just say the one you have now that you're engaged, right?
Yes.
And when are you getting married?
I have no idea.
Oh, okay.
You never heard anybody getting engaged without knowing the date?
I mean, I never heard of it, but I would just assume since you're so giddy and happy about it, that it would be something that you're going to do immediately. Like you're going to jump all over it very quickly.
Maybe.
I mean, in more ways than one, but.
Maybe.
You just not want to say, okay.
But my giddy is not going to determine that.
No, I'm just saying because when you told me about it and you were just so excited about it and you're like, I'm engaged now. And I'm like, oh, okay, you're going to be getting married. Like you're actually going to tie that knot really soon because you really, really seem to be into this one. Like this is the one. This is it. I don't know, though. Who's to say?
This is it, y'all. I decided if I'm going to marry this woman or, kill her. And no, she is the one I look for my entire life. I'm sorry I couldn't mention the third one because you in a rush talk about your little cyber security.
Yeah. Let's get to it. Yeah, cybersecurity.
Like, most people don't even know what the hell that is. Cybersecurity. What is that? Where we get that from? How come
let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
Do the cyber police wear a different outfit?
Some of them do.
They got a big badge, little badge. Anyway, we're talking about relationships. I can't talk about all them people and not speak about my queen, the great Sonia Wardell out of Winston-Salem, North Carolina. She has the #1 soul food restaurant in Winston-Salem called Simply Sonia. She has a second restaurant called Simply Soul. And last Thursday, she acquired the building for the third and the larger of the 3 restaurants. She's a restaurateur. And since she's my queen, so am I. Thank you very much.
Oh, my God, bravo.
I apologize to my mama when I say this.
He got her this time, didn't he?
Yeah, my mama, I had to apologize when I say this. This woman makes a better salmon croquette than my mama, and my mama has held that title for 64 years. Okay, just let me get that out the way. Now let's find out what's all this hoo-ha about cybersecurity. What is it, dear? Tell us what that is. Cybersecurity.
Okay, let's get into it, you guys.
They got some pretty glasses over here. Can y'all see this glass, how it's slanted? It's slanted a little bit. How it's got a little slant on that thing. I can
stop laughing.
Is that amazing? I love that. All right, go ahead.
It's nice and clear, ain't it?
Oh, it's
and
clear.
And the
water's
in it is even
good,
clearer.
too.
How about that?
You can tell this ain't out the faucet.
No, it's not.
Toilet.
Only the best for you, Michael.
Maybe
Only
toilet.
The best
nice
for you.
And cold.
All right, so we discuss cybercrimes on this show. And I talk about ways that people can secure their devices and secure their accounts, from utilizing passwords to doing network resets to other ways, because I got hacked so badly, other ways that they can maneuver around being hacked.
Let me ask you a question.
And protect themselves prior to getting hacked.
Let me ask you a question.
Yes, sir.
Sometimes at night when I'm alone and I'm on my device and I'm looking at very artsy young ladies, this artsy and scantily clad, but as I'm watching them do their thing, I hear sound like somebody typing on a typewriter. Does that mean someone's actually viewing you at that time that they're typing? Is someone coming through your screen and watching?
So you're looking at someone, and that's the noises you hear.
Yeah.
And your video, is your video on? Because
it's not coming from the video.
It's not coming from her. And it's not. Yeah, that seems like somebody's interfering and
yeah, because I hear all of a sudden I hear people typing like they typing on a typewriter, and I'm like, whoa. Does that mean
that's super bizarre? I just want you to know that's not normal. Right, Michael?
No.
It's not normal?
Not at all.
No.
So have anyone ever reported that?
You're the first.
Hey, right.
So then y'all can't really help me. What the hell am I here? Why am I here? I don't understand. I give them my first cyber threat. They ain't never heard of it before.
I've never heard of that. That's new to me.
Wow.
That is new to me, and it's scary. Lord, I'm glad it hasn't happened to me.
I can't even watch porn anymore. I'm so frightened. I don't know who watching me. I got to do it in a pitch black room. I can't cut on the film. I got to use my imagination because people can look in at you while you're looking out at things.
Did you pay for the service?
What service?
Or pay for what you were viewing?
No.
Okay. All right, because there's a lot of scammers out there that will just hop into your stuff because you paid.
No one
want to get your account
ladies and
information.
Gentlemen,
you understand?
I'm a man of God, a church fella, but let me tell you this. Porno is free on the internet. Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
And I don't look at porn. So
you don't look at porn?
I do not.
Well, that'll teach you.
I used to burn my ex's porn.
What?
And back then it was VHSs. I used to throw them in the fireplace. Like, you don't need to look at that.
Oh, you're a hater.
You look right here.
Hater.
You damn right.
Well, you should have had that so tantalizingly delicious looking that he wouldn't want to look nowhere else.
All right, I don't like what you're doing.
See?
Okay. Mm-hmm. So anyways, back to cyber security, cyber crimes. So I wanted to bring up, here's the story. I'm going to throw some things at you, and I want to get your thoughts on it. So, there you are. Matter of fact.
Oh, that's the new story. It's
yes,
Sapphire.
Yes, look at you.
Sapphire
I forgot I was going to bring that up.
Is the name of the man. He faster than you, though. He ain't waiting for you to give him no cue or no stuff. He put it up. Now come on with the program. That's it.
Why don't you tell us about this, though? Tell us about you being in this magazine.
I have no idea what this is about. This magazine just came out today. No, actually, it's just telling stories about my fabulous life. I'm just doing everything right now. I'm smack dab in the middle of my dream. I'm doing everything I've always wanted to do. I'm doing films, television. I mean, I do my morning show 5 days a week on YouTube. The Michael Colyar Morning Show, y'all. That's 7 a.m. Pacific time. Just go on to YouTube, put in Michael Colyar Morning Show. Then iHeart messed up, gave me a 3-year deal, so I do my own podcast 3 days a week for 50 weeks at a time. I do that for 3 years, called Michael Talks to Everybody, not Every, Everybody, ERRBODY. So you just go to wherever you get your podcast from and put in Michael Talk to Everybody. And 3 days a week I talk to just celebrities and all kind of folks about fabulous things, but just everything. I got books coming out, I got all this stuff. And so they was just talking about all the wonderful stuff that my life is.
And how was your interview with Monique?
That was one of my favorites. She did a 2-parter. We only had 2 people that did a 2-parter, but she did a 2-parter, and she was wonderful. She talked about her open relationship with her husband, how it was and how it changed when she realized the repercussions, you know.
Okay.
She talked about her relationship with Lee Daniels and how she's back on track again. And I only was able to hook up with her because my first guest was T.S. Madison, the transsexual diva who had her own show on WeTV. And she told me she's the one that hooked Monique back up with Lee Daniels to squash that mess.
Oh, she did
and
that.
And I said, what?
And so
I called her one day, and Monique was sitting right there with her. And I said, wow, Monique, I sure wish you'd do my podcast. She said, Michael Colyar, you are everybody's cheerleader. I would be honored to. Oh. And she came on and she told everything. She
gave you all the
It was really
scoop.
good. But we've had amazing people on there. Ali Sadiq's brilliant. We had Earthquake, T.I., Hill Harper, Yolanda Adams, Roland Martin, George Wallace. It's off the chain. It's crazy.
I'm like,
Michael
I just need to come to you and get my guests. What am I doing?
Huh?
You're the golden nugget right there. Be like, hey, can I get so-and-so on my show? Okay, Michael. Yeah,
I'll be
bring
begging
them on
people
over
to
here.
come on. Boy, wait till you see the ones that's coming. Oh, my God.
I'm so happy for you, though.
And
you deserve
Jamie
it.
Foxx has said he's going to do it. And we heard today that Jamie had he's having a medical challenge. And I want everyone who can hear my voice to send out prayer. Yeah. And if you could burn a candle for my guy, because he the real deal. He never changed up. He got his money. He still stayed regular and ordinary. Just a good guy in every possible way. Blessings go out to you, brother Jamie.
Yeah, blessings to Jamie, for sure. Yeah. I've met him once a long time.
So how do I get people to stop typing on a typewriter while I'm touching myself at the house? This is what we come for the cybersecurity, right?
I don't have nothing for him.
Oh. Man,
listen,
I gotta put a piece of black tape right across that little.
That is true, though. You see how I've got this Band-Aid on my
I kept wondering why it wasn't coming through on my side. It's a Band-Aid. Yeah, I mean, you really literally needs to put something. A lot of people use the notepad, the little notepad you tear off.
Okay.
Just tear a little piece of that, put it across the camera, because people can.
But I like the Band-Aid because it has this extra padding here in the middle. Because sometimes what I've noticed is even with a piece of paper, sometimes they can still see through. Some of it is transparent. Wow. So you got to be careful of the thickness that you use.
Women always like
you
a little extra padding, don't they?
Yeah.
That one looked like it has wings. Okay. So we know, folks, we learned something already. We only been here 36 minutes, and already we learned that a Band-Aid can secure your cyber craziness. Because they're out there.
It can help.
People out there, and they're getting your money too, right?
Yeah, they are.
Go on your computer get your information and then go back some stuff with your information.
Absolutely. I mean, but that was happening even before cyber crimes came along, but it's even worse now because it's easier for them to get it. They don't have to actually physically get your credit card.
So how come when you be looking at things on the internet, all of a sudden a thing pop up for security? You can hire them to give you security. Is that any good, or are they scammers too?
You got to be careful which ones. I'm telling you, even on Facebook,
right?
My Facebook got compromised, and I was telling everybody I was recapturing my pictures and throwing them up. I had so many people hit me up, and half of them were scammers saying, hey, contact this person. He helped you. He really helped me. And those individuals are really scammers. All they're trying to do is get you to give them their email address. And sometimes all they need is your email address, and they ask for your WhatsApp.
Pastor, bastards. You know what they do a lot?
That's all they need. Boom.
No, what they're doing a lot now is asking you for your Cash App.
Yeah,
they want your Cash App information. I'm gonna send you $600. I said, well, where did they do that at? Where does that happen?
Right, I don't know.
Because I've been living in America for 66 years. I never heard about that here. Is that a European thing? Is that something?
And this leads into our first story. You brought it up.
What's your first story?
So the founder and creator, here he is, Bob Lee. He was stabbed several times in San Francisco. Did you hear about this?
Of what?
Founder of Cash App.
What?
Yeah, founder and creator
I did
of
not
Cash
do
App.
it. Now, I know they canceled my Cash App for some reason. I don't even know. They sent me a tax form and canceled me, but I'm saying I did not do it, sir. I mean you no harm. Is he okay?
No. How about he was stabbed and he was walking to, I guess, a complex, a really nice complex at that, under the Bay Bridge.
Right.
And you could see him holding himself and stumbling along, and he was asking people for help. Nobody would help him. And then he collapsed and died.
Because they didn't know if he was high or drunk or something, huh?
Well, look at him. Does he? You know, I've seen the homeless in San Francisco. They damn sure don't look like him.
But did he look bloody? You said he was.
No. Actually, he looked. I think I have a photo of.
And nobody helped him, and he died.
Stumbling around. Yeah. See, that's him standing there trying to get into the building. He's asking. You know, there was people passing by. He's trying to get help, and then he stumbles to the ground and collapsed.
And died. Oh,
so now they were trying to figure out who did this, and I was saying homeless don't really go where he was at in San Francisco. The homeless have their area, everything on homeless people.
That's the number one scapegoat in America is the homeless.
Right, but come to find out, it wasn't a homeless person. It was one of his colleagues that he used to work with, and they were hanging out. What's the guy's name?
So Nima
Momeni. Yeah, Nima Momeni. It was arrested 9 days later. This guy right here.
That's the guy who did it? Wait, who did it?
That's the guy that they arrested and they suspect of killing him.
And where is he from? He's not American.
I know, he doesn't look American.
Where is he from?
All I know is he is an entrepreneur, and he was really good friends with Bob.
How's he an entrepreneur? I mean, what does he do? What did he do?
Well, he's in the tech. They're both techies. So maybe he was jealous of. I think they were lovers. This is what I'm thinking. They were lovers.
They were lovers?
I think so. On the low. Yep. That's what I think. So I think they were lovers. They had a spat on the way home.
Do you have anything to base that on, or are you just thinking that? Because he may have a wife and kids at the house, and
it's just. I mean, but aren't they promoting that stuff to kids now in cartoons?
They're promoting what to kids?
This gay lifestyle.
First of all, who are they? Because that's who
I mean.
That's what I'm really trying to have my conversation with. Who the hell is they? I need they to sit their asses down right here.
Damn right. Come here, they.
We pay too much attention to
content creators.
Disney.
Yeah, there it is. They.
Okay, now we're being specific. Yeah. So those people peddle that to children, you're saying?
They do. Absolutely.
Really?
Have you not heard? I love those glasses, by the way. You get fancier and fancier by the moment.
Yeah. I mean, they try to say it about Bert and Ernie, and that's a damn lie.
I heard that, and I said,
lie.
You don't believe it? Because I do.
Yeah, and all you have to do is say it. And now you mess up their reputation. Do you know where they even got that name from, Bert and Ernie?
Where'd they get it from?
For Sesame Street?
I have no idea. No, I don't.
You don't know? Sir?
I don't know.
From my favorite movie in the whole wide world for Christmas time, It's a Wonderful Life.
Okay.
Bert, have you ever seen the movie?
Long time ago.
Yeah, it's been years.
What? You don't watch it every year?
No, absolutely not.
What kind of heathens are we in this room with?
Absolutely not.
You have to watch it every Christmas. What's wrong with you?
No, absolutely not. No.
Oh, my God. The two characters are Bert and Ernie. In there, Bert drove the cab and Ernie was the cop.
And they weren't lovers?
No.
Okay.
They were not
But back
lovers.
then, would they have even said they were lovers?
Somebody tried to put it on Daffy Duck. Daffy Duck? How the hell? Daffy Duck is one of the coolest cartoons that ever lived. How the hell is he all of a sudden a fudge?
Well, I heard it was a Cookie Monster. So it's Sesame Street.
Well, in Hollywood,
they
said you ain't gay. You ain't really successful till somebody call you gay. Once somebody call you gay, you probably about to get a series.
You know what I'm saying?
You got a show coming any minute. Oh my God! So how could he protect himself? How could cybersecurity have protected him?
I wanted to bring him into the show simply because
he
is
the inventor.
He
gone.
What I mean is I wanted to bring him up on the show simply because he is the creator and founder of Cash App, which is an app that a lot of us use.
That would be a hell of a comeback.
It really would be.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
You never know. He might come walking right through them doors.
Man.
Listen.
It's a cyber
wouldn't
hoax.
surprise me. A lot of people said he really didn't die. So I don't know. Is Tupac still alive? Anyway.
I saw Elvis the day before yesterday on Crenshaw Boulevard. No, you'd be surprised the people you see. I was on Crenshaw one day and saw Jesus Christ. Blew my mind. And he was walking towards this puddle. He was walking, he just regular walking towards this puddle. And I just held my breath, dude. And he walked around. I was so disappointed. I was just disappointed.
He walked around the puddle.
Oh my gosh. Wow. That's crazy.
All right, before we get into more cybersecurity, I have a poem.
Sure. By all means. Okay, go ahead.
I just think that happy is a superpower. I think when you can train yourself to be happy daily, can't nobody hurt you. I don't care what they come with because you have created a force field around you that could withstand bullshit.
Absolutely.
So I wrote this actually to my son because he be wrestling with himself and his own individual happiness. And I was saying, I think that's what you're missing. If you get to your happy, you're going to be all right.
Okay.
You know? So I was just saying, it's called Ain't Nothing Wrong with Happy. Ain't nothing wrong with happy. Happy's the right thing to do. If you want to get with happy, happy wants to get with you. Some people say, I'm just a little happy. But how happy does a person have to be before he can say he's happy and set his awesome spirit free? It's all in the intentions. You determine the outcome of your day. So did you show up just to labor, or did you really come out here to play? And if it's up to me, and it is, I'm choosing laughter. Joy and happiness are the flavors of the day. When you're laughing, your soul has a total power, and that power is the love that lights the way. So remember, you should always go for happy, because it digs you, and you'll have a lot of fun. Go with God, go with love, go with laughter, and your life will be beautiful, my son.
Oh, nice.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Get happy, y'all. Get happy, please.
Yes, be happy, because we're about to get into something that's not so happy.
Well, let's find out. We'll see.
Let's move on to the next cybercrime story. So we have this guy right here.
That looks like
His
a
name
lady.
is Grant Sarbanoff.
Sarbanoff.
Yes. Grant Sarbanoff. And Grant Sarbanoff has been doing quite a lot, okay?
What did he do?
He has done quite a lot. So he's gone from Miami. Well, first he went to Indianapolis, then he went to Hollywood, and then he went to Miami, and he was basically cyber stalking women, and mainly women he dated. So here's some of the things he did. He cyber stalked his ex-girlfriend for like 7 months daily, constantly hitting her up on her phone. He was calling her daily. He hacked 45 of her accounts, and he went into her email and bank accounts. He made reservations in her name. He had her power turned off. He put a GPS tracker on her car. He would call her friends and colleagues, and he would leave them voicemails, insulting voicemails, using phone apps. Then he made it seem like someone else was calling, and he would harass her. So when she said, hey, I'm done with you, got to move on, he went and harassed her boyfriend, and he was put only on house arrest. That's it. He was just on house arrest, and that's what they did for all that he did. Can you believe that?
So now he's on house arrest.
Well, he's been on
house arrest. So where do you think he sent all those cyber messages from? From his house.
Right.
And now he's on house arrest.
Right.
That's crazy.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. What are your why are you just on house arrest? He should be locked up. Because the crimes that he committed against these women are just as serious, even though they consider it just cyber crimes. If he had done it physically,
but why isn't he?
Why
isn't he locked up? There's no laws
don't know.
Against. Cause I know when my ex moved out, first thing I did is redid everything in my house. I changed all my keys. I put 2 different alarm systems in.
Wow.
I mean, just because I live, I'm my guy, and. And you don't want people just being able to have access to you. So you got to do a clear wipe.
Yeah, you do.
To protect yourself.
Absolutely.
So I have lights everywhere. If you get near my house, it'll light up and let you know, smile, you're being recorded.
Oh, and you got that ring.
Oh, and I got a dog whose head is bigger than yours. My dog's 137 pounds. He cane Corso, and she could jump through a plate glass window and kill you in 1.3 minutes. Yeah,
I need her.
She's the sweetest animal in the whole wide world. She absolutely loves you. She loves people, but you better not come near that house. She could hear you if you're on the block. If a car drives down that block that's not one of the engines she's familiar with, she'll get very testy and start pacing.
Was she trained that way? Okay.
No, it's a cane Corso. Ooh. And most cane Corsos, they automatically protect the family and the home, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, she has basic training. You come sit, stay, stuff like that.
Maybe that's what I should get.
But protection stuff, we never trained her. That's just automatic. She don't play.
I was thinking of getting a Rottweiler just for those reasons.
That's my next dog. I love Rottweilers.
Yeah.
I love that. Like this
because
dog.
They're very protective. They will go in front of you and check out what's up and then be like, come on.
Oh, yeah, they're not playing. They got your back.
Right, and that's what I need.
And you need a good home. We're talking about security. I don't know about cyber part, but I know you need cameras because you need to see who's coming and who's going. I had a friend in my house 2 days ago. He came back we got through working. We did the what's names. We did the my podcast. So it's like 2 PM.
Okay.
And he was leaving because he's the one learning how to take the material and put it in a disc and then copy it and send it over to iHeart.
Okay.
So he's training at that. He walks out and he came back. He said, "Did my wife drop me off today?" And I said, "No, you parked out front."
Right.
His car was gone. And we went out and looked. I'm telling you, I saw that car there today. And then my right hand, Malika Blessing, who's my producing partner in all things I produce, she said, "Michael, you just put cameras there. Look at your ring."
Hello.
And we went to the ring and we could see a tow truck bagged up and snatched his shit.
Oh, no.
And because first we was there for like 30 minutes. Man, somebody stole my car.
Right,
he said, we paid the house, we paid the car notes. So it wasn't that. People still in this neighborhood like that? I said, I don't know, but it's good to know. I'm sorry we had to find out on your shit, but it's good to know. And my vehicles I park inside the house, in the property. So I don't know, but they always said people come by there and check doors to see if they can mess with a car, right?
Right.
So we thought maybe
he was a victim of that.
Or maybe his wife had somebody come and grab the car and bring it because she needed it doing the work. And he called the wife. No, she didn't know anything about it. You know, and then my girl said, look at your phone. It's on your phone. Look at the ring. And we went back and you could see the car bagging up and they got it and pulled it.
No, but why did they take it? Because he was parked there at the wrong time?
There was a repo. They repoed it. He said, anytime after 2, you miss 2 payments, they come and get you. I don't know about anything like that.
And they found him at your house.
They found him at my house. And he ain't there all the time. They drove by and saw that plate, made a call, and that snatched him quick too. When you saw the vehicle, it was almost GPS.
No, they probably had an AirTag on it.
What's an AirTag?
An AirTag is a little circle device that people are now, hackers are now, or cybercrime specialists are now putting anywhere on your car so they can track you anywhere you go. And they're using their phone, and it'll show them where you're located, exact, precise location.
See, cybersecurity can save your life. You hear what she said? I ain't know nothing about that.
No,
put a little thing on your car.
How about Exhibit found one in his car? Did you hear about that? Exhibit had found an AirTag on his car, and he said, "Oh no, it's all out war." He's like, "Fuck that."
What?
Yeah. So he's the next guy I wanted to talk about that because he found an AirTag on his car.
You said Exhibit?
And yeah, Exhibit.
I love Exhibit.
Do you know Exhibit?
No, I met him 20 years ago when he did my mornings. When he did I had the first late night show, Any Black Man.
I remember that.
And it was on BET.
Yeah, I remember.
And he was one of the guests, and he was just an excellent human being. I'd love to meet him.
He's such a clean person. I like looking at him. He's so clean.
Yeah.
Teeth clean, mouth clean, just clean. So, anyway.
But they snatched his shit like it was a ballet. That boy bagged that car up, spun around, hooked something, spun around, got in the car. I'm talking about in under a minute.
Well,
that shit was hooked up and gone. And we didn't hear it because we was doing a podcast.
Right.
Because first we was like, how the hell somebody pull up, connect a truck to a truck, and pull it away? We didn't hear nothing.
Yeah, that
And I live in a real quiet block. Mm-hmm. But that boy knew what he was doing.
Right.
He knew
came
what he
and got
doing.
his stuff.
And I'm glad the dude with me didn't see it because he one of them rough brothers. He would have probably ran out and did something. So now we got to go to a funeral, you know.
But I'm glad you are protected because it's important to have your Ring devices. You were able to go back and take a look.
You need to have Ring devices, internal cameras.
Absolutely.
You need to be connected to Brink. So I don't just have a system. If you do anything, if a glass break in my house, the alarm goes off,
right?
As though somebody busted a window,
right?
And you got to hurry and cut that alarm off. You got to have sensitive stuff like that. I also think you should always have several pistols and a big ass dog, not no little yip dog.
That's a great combination too.
Yep. You don't. But even that dog will save you. Because here's the thing: people think they secure because they have security. They have alarms.
Right.
People can get around alarms.
Yes, they can.
But
and
you
I was
can't
just
get
about
around.
To tell you that.
You can't get around the dog.
No, you cannot.
You can't get around dog. Something dog feels. I had an earthquake once, and the dog knew first.
Right.
When the Northridge earthquake hit.
Mm-hmm.
Our dog got up and just started walking, pacing around. We didn't know what was going on, and then shit started rumbling.
Wow! So already
the dog knew.
You know they got
the ground.
that third...
They felt it before it came where we heard it, and I never saw a house spin around. The house started breakdancing, girl. The building spun around 3-4 times. I ain't never seen nothing like. I'm outside butt naked with a dog, you know, and I'm like, oh, I hope this is over soon. Or you gonna see some tremors around here that we didn't plan on. Come on, somebody. Come on.
I cannot.
Oh my God! So you need all that. So if you got the security, the dog. Oh, let me tell you how awesome my woman is. Okay.
Okay, what's up?
So Sonia came for the Christmas party. So I have an annual Christmas party. This is our 28th year, and we have just some of the flyest people, but not because they celebs, but because they're excellent human beings.
Okay.
People who are positive and loving, and you know, and help each other, lift each other up, do all that kind of stuff.
I love it.
So she came, and the day after the party, I thought we had an intruder because as I'm going upstairs to the second level, I could see one of these panels missing in the ceiling has moved out the way that you go in like if you was going to put insulation in the roof, right? I've been living there 3 years, and that door ain't never been open, right?
I've never seen it.
So I go into my bedroom briskly, okay? And she said, baby.
I haven't heard that word in so long, briskly.
She said, baby, what's going on? I said, I think we may have an intruder. And I pull out the guns, and I said, do you know how to use a gun? She said, no, but give it to me. Come on, somebody. So she got the 9mm. I got the 38, right? So we aiming it at the hole in the wall, but her elbow is bent. See, that's called your arm. Your elbow's broke. You have to lock it. So I had to lock the elbow. I will remember as long as I live. Her holding a 9mm. I'm next to her holding a 38, and we are cussing this hole out. We calling it everything but a son of God. You motherfucker. We gonna kill you, your mama, everybody, you bitch ass nigga. You better come out of there. Girl, wasn't nobody.
In the name of Jesus, come out.
Wasn't nobody in there. But in the name of Jesus. Yeah, but what happened is, nobody was there, but I realized she's a ride or die.
Yeah.
She ain't giving me no long conversation. And, oh, no, I don't know what to do. What
I can't hold a gun.
She didn't know, but she didn't care.
Right.
She know we needed to stand up, and she got right next to me, and we did that. And I'll remember that for as long as I live.
Well, when did you find out, though, nobody was in there? Like, after you spent, a half an hour?
No. After we cussed the hole out, and there was no movement, then we called 911. Soon as they pulled up, we hid the guns. We brought them in. They asked for a ladder. I went and got a ladder. And these police in uniform went up in that hole and looked. And I was blown up.
I'm blown away by that because normally they don't do that.
They try to talk it off. Oh, it's just probably the wind. I said, probably is the wind, but I've been here 3 years. And the wind ain't never moved it before. They said, sir, do you have a ladder? And they was like gung-ho, get the ladder. They was like they was training for SWAT.
And they knew who you were, though. They were like, this is
these
Michael
two white cops didn't know me. They were white. They didn't know me from Adam. They had no clue. They never mentioned me at all.
I don't know.
They just came on in and they did their thing. They went up, they looked, they came back down. There's nothing up there. That was cool.
Yeah.
Because now I can sleep knowing ain't nothing in there, but I could also sleep knowing I'm laying down with a diva, with a queen, with a real one. Yes, sir.
She got your back.
That's Sonia, y'all. The name of the restaurant is Simply Sonia in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. I don't even do chicken wings because I don't really like chicken wings because I think chicken wings too nigga. Now, what does that mean? Okay, I'm a black man. I talked to one of my friends one day. I ain't going to say his name because he's a star. And he said, well, come on over to the house, but don't bring no niggas with you. And I said, okay. So some stuff is too nigga. I'm black, and it's a different thing. And with me, chicken wings are too nigga. And when I say that, I just mean that's all my black friends order. I don't give a fuck where I go. We could go to France.
I love chicken wings.
I don't give a damn. You in the same batch with them. You get to England. Hey, you get chicken wing? Hell no. We go to Italy. Y'all get chicken wing? Hell no. We killed all the chickens last year. Ain't no damn chickens left.
I cannot.
But Sonia makes a sauce. Burn my clothes, Margaret. I'm going to heaven. It's called Sonia sauce. Let me tell you something, people. I'm eating chicken wings again. Yes, I am.
You for real.
I am back
Burn
to
my
chicken
clothes,
wings.
Margaret.
I'm going to heaven.
Is that a...
That's a saying that Robin Williams used to say when he played Mork on Mork and Mindy.
Oh, okay.
Whenever something great would happen, he'd say, burn my clothes, Margaret, I'm going to heaven.
I've never heard that. Okay.
Oh, he was the brilliant. Two Robins. Two Robins was brilliant. Yeah. Robin Williams and Robin Harris.
Yeah.
And both of them was brilliant.
Yeah.
And I had the pleasure of knowing them
happened. Both. Yeah.
To what?
To Robin Williams.
What, dying? Dying is unfortunate.
Committing suicide. He committed suicide.
Oh, Robin Williams, right. Because the other Robin just died.
Oh, did he?
He died in his sleep in Chicago.
Oh, that's terrible.
At the my favorite hotel down there is the Drake Hotel.
How old was he?
3 a.m. He was, I don't know his age, but he wasn't. I don't think he was 40. I don't know. But you know, cyber.
Oh, that's
all you do
right.
is pick up the device and hit a button. It'll take you a minute.
Yeah.
I don't know how old he was, but he wasn't.
I heard about him. Yeah, I heard about him.
He wasn't no drug dude or nothing. He may have drank a little bit, but he just, I think he was a little overweight, and he worked nonstop. And he laid down one night, and his heart didn't start. He's supposed to be performing at the Regal Theater the next night, and he died that night.
Well, God bless you that you've made it this far, because the thing is black men are dying at age.
Oh, quick, fast, and in a hurry, and I'm a crackhead, which even increases the ability to die earlier. So I did crack for 23 years. So as of March 1st, I have 12 years of pure sobriety.
Oh,
but 23 years from crack. I'm lucky I'm not in prison or dead.
Look at your skin, though.
Hey, thank God I don't look like what I've been through.
No,
Come on,
sure
somebody.
Don't.
You better let him use you. 23 years, sir. And I was getting tore up. In fact, I do a play right now called Michael Colyar's Mama. I'm doing 100 cities. And in it, it's an hour and a half play, 17 characters. I play them all. It's a one-man show. I play 17 characters, my mama, my daddy, me at 4 ages, my 4 big brothers, the alcoholics, crackheads, and church ladies in my community. And I tell my story. And I get to tell the whole story of my addiction and my recovery. And you see me getting high on stage. I be tore up. I was doing this shit. And,
I cannot.
And Ben Vereen came to see it at the National Black Theater Festival, where I actually met Sonia.
Oh,
I went to do the National Black Theater Festival the first week in August and met my queen.
Okay.
My heart, the woman I've been looking for an eternity. The woman I was looking for before I got to this planet.
It just goes to show there's still hope after.
Yes, and
because
Ben
I'm
Vereen,
telling you, I'm like, I'm getting too old. I need to hurry up and find the one. But even if I turn
that's another thing
60,
we talk
I can
about.
Still find the one.
Yeah, I'm 66. I don't feel a day over 59. And she's 54. And we had that same conversation. We said we thought our heyday of love is over. That one, the perfect one for us, ain't gonna make it at this late age. We might as well kick back. In fact, when I got out of my last relationship, I said I wasn't getting no more relationship. I had been back to back since 78. I was like, I ain't gonna do it. No, wait a second, don't cut me off. Let me finish my shit now. I said I'm not gonna do it unless I find the perfect one.
Right.
And the perfect one walked in and changed everything because I never knew this level of love. I never knew that a person can feel the way I feel. I talked to God the 3rd month in and said, God, even if this doesn't last, I will forever be grateful to ever feel the way I feel right now, the way I felt every day since I met her the first week in August. We got engaged December 27th. I will marry her yesterday if she'll have me. We definitely get married before next Christmas. Okay. Our next holiday, our next Christmas, we will be a husband and wife. She wanted to do on the day of the Christmas party next year. I can't do that. I don't want that annual party and my wedding to be celebrated every year at the same time.
Right.
I want the party to be one thing, and I want my wedding, the love of my life, to be a celebration that we do.
Can I ask you a question, though?
Yeah.
The reason why I was going to jump.
Wait, it's a wonderful life.
What did you say? Make sure it's a wonderful.
It's gonna be a wonderful life.
But the reason why I was gonna jump in, because I'm over here listening, and one of my main issues with oh my God, I'm getting older. When am I gonna find the one? Is the sex.
Oh my God. Can we cuss on this show?
Yes, you can.
She fucked me so good that it makes me miss my young dick.
Oh Oh, no.
Some of y'all out there don't remember the young dick. The young dick would roar. The young dick could tell his pussy was in the neighborhood. My old man dick, shit. I be talking my dick. My dick be like, yo, look, I fucks with you, but I'm gonna need a nap. Give me an hour 15, something. Work with me. Oh no, she is phenomenal in that way too, in every way.
Okay, that's
everything I've ever wanted in a woman I wanted. Matter of fact, I'm gonna take this opportunity to read one more poem, cause I wrote this poem after I knew her for like 30 days.
Okay, go ahead.
I don't even know what to say, but I think a lot about you every day. And I like it. I don't know where you came from, but I love you so much I feel giddy and dumb, and I like it. I don't really know if there's a heaven or a hell, but I'd follow you to whichever you wanted to sell because I like it. I don't know much about anything, but I know the very thought of you makes my heart sing, and I like it. So I'm thanking good God every day that he sent your fine ass my way. Oh, you better know. I like it. I hope you don't think that I'm being rude, but this poem is really about gratitude and the fact that I like it, that I'm constantly in a loving attitude, which is really a blessing from my favorite dude who sent me an angel to guide me to light, to love me and kiss me and treat me just right. And her name is Sonia, and she's smart and she's hot, the kind of woman you want in your corner when you're in a spot, a simple smile, and she can melt the chill away, and she treats me like the king I am each and every day, and I like it.
Wow. Wow, I wish somebody would write something like that for me.
Oh my God, I've been writing.
That is beautiful.
I've been writing poems for ever since.
No, I know.
Almost every day I could think of something to write her. I write her and send them to her.
And how does she react?
Oh my God,
wow,
she loves
beautiful.
me, and you might not think this possible, but she loves me as much as I love her, and I love her more than anything. I mean, my mother is the only woman that was a greater woman in my life than that child. This woman, she everything. What up, King? How are you? Pleasure to see you, brother.
I cannot.
Good to see you.
Okay, Michael, go to the next picture of the judge.
Because
I want to touch on her real quick.
You want to touch?
This will be This will be our last story right here.
Okay, well, tell me about it.
So this is Judge Nikita Blockton.
Okay.
And so she oversees domestic relations, and she's accused of using Facebook to send harassing messages to people that spoke out against her and the way that she made judgments in the court. So
now, is that illegal or just wrong? Is it illegal to make those challenges and say stuff like that on Facebook? Or is it just wrong?
I don't know if it's illegal per se. I'm not sure the laws pertaining to that.
Come on with
I just know it's considered harassment.
Oh, okay. All
right.
All right.
So people, if someone comes into her court, and she didn't like the decision or anything that they said, or she didn't like the attorneys they had with them, she would then go and take the Facebook and send them messages.
Oh, so that's a true story. She's a whack.
Oh, it's a true story.
Then she's a wackadoodle. So what's the question? Because she's clearly wacky. She knows her position in the community. To wear that robe is a very important thing. Like
it really
they
is.
don't arrest,
you have to be appointed.
They want to arrest a judge with a robe on. They take the robe off of you. You can't walk out of the courtroom in handcuffs with a robe on. It's respect for the law.
Okay.
So she knows what the law is, and everything in the universe is based on laws.
Yeah.
Everything. There's the universal laws, there's your state law, your government law. She knows the laws, and she knows it's illegal to do that.
Right.
So for her to do that.
And have that power.
Well, worse than that, to have that lack of self-control when she's in such a powerful position in the community, it's shameful.
It is.
It's shameful, even if it's not illegal.
And you're African American.
And these don't even real pearls she wearing. Them ain't no damn real pearl.
I cannot.
I'm sorry, excuse me.
But here's another thing. They said she would delay court appearances for clients who hired attorneys that she didn't like.
What?
She forced staffers to take pep pills to work longer hours.
Wow.
And then she also self-medicated improperly while in court.
How did she self-medicate? What she
they didn't go into detail.
She didn't smoke a fat one because they would have smelled it.
She might have went and, you know what?
Dropping
she might have ate an edible.
Oh, she got some big old lips. She looked like she eat a lot of edibles. Well, I don't know what to say about it. Is she in jail? Is she arrested, or at least
right now she has just been suspended.
That's good. That's a start.
So they just said go ahead and have a seat while we investigate. But these are just allegations. But
that's what they say.
Apparently very strong
they're
allegations.
all just allegations until something is proven. And that's what I'm saying. If anybody accused me of some shit now, just
well, she abused her power.
Wow.
Right?
Wow.
So, and then you're getting on Facebook, you're using social media. And actually, she created fake accounts so that she can disguise herself. And she created fake accounts and went in and used that to harass people and write them,
Well, they got her sitting down on the side, so at least they caught her. I'm glad they caught
her. People who were before her in court, they came out against her. And so they reported her to whomever.
Oh, they reported that she's sending stuff like that to them.
Yeah, they reported that. Matter of fact, they did have
but
one of the
wouldn't
messages.
She expect that? I mean, wouldn't you expect somebody gonna report it? Ain't nobody gonna say nothing? Your crazy ass is sending stuff on Facebook. Ain't nobody gonna say nothing. And when they know
apparently she was disguising herself. She was using fake accounts, so she was pretending not to be herself.
All right, that part wasn't apparent because you didn't tell me that part. That part you just shared that part.
No. I shared the fact that she created fake accounts.
So it wasn't her. So she came in other people's name, but she busted.
Yeah.
You going to jail, Zell. You out of here. You better get your toothbrush together, baby. You on your way. She gone. Who else we got? Let's do some more cyber stuff. Who else we got?
Okay, so let's go on to Jack Doug. Oh, this chick right here. This chick. Let's talk about her. Her name is Tudawa.
Tudawa?
Yeah, today. No, it's Tudewa.
Tudewa.
Yeah, it's a very interesting name. Yanara.
I don't trust her.
Yeah.
I don't even know who she is.
She's only 29 years old.
Oh,
right?
I don't trust.
She's out of Florida.
14. Yeah.
And she went and had her inmates. Mm-hmm. She coerced her inmates to go and kill her family, her grandparents, and other family members. So she asked the cellmates to kill the family, and she was going to pay them up to $50K because she said that her grandparents had money. Now, the cyber part of it comes in when the cellmates decided they weren't going to do this. And they went and they told the higher ups, and they told who was it?
Snitches.
Yeah, they went and told on her. They absolutely did.
I'm down with snitches. I mean, I'm not down with snitching, but I'm down with snitches.
They went and told correctional officers what she was planning on doing, and then they took it to where they took it to. And so when she found out, she began to cyber stalk the assistant state attorney. By sending
I'm not saying
emails.
Snitch on your buddies and your friends, but if you see some people doing some terrible shit in your community, go tell it. It's not cool or fly not to say nothing. If you see some shit being disrupted in your community, tell on the motherfucker.
Well, she really thought that she knew how they could get away with it. She was telling them exactly how to do it, and she told them, "Oh, look, I can show you ways to do it where you wouldn't."
So what did they do? Did they give her more time?
That's all in process right now. So apparently she's going to stay in jail for quite some time.
That first guy though is going to be very popular in jail.
Ooh.
The one who killed the
the one that killed the Cash App founder.
Oh yeah. Oh, he's going to be somebody's wife. He's going to be very happy.
Ooh,
yeah.
Okay.
And there is no cyber protection in there. No.
Oh, how about this? Did you know that in prison they're not allowed to have cell phones? But let's say they're using the cell phones to contact you, right? Because I had that happen where I've had like, how'd you get this cell phone? You call me from jail. How about I called up there and I called the prison. I remember saying, hey, someone is reaching out to me from your facility. You need to lock him down. He said, ma'am, there is nothing we can do unless we see them with the cell phone.
Yeah, they got to find the phone.
Yeah, they got to find it.
And they put phones in interesting places. I'm just saying, look, I have.
Are you saying they?
I had a friend of mine. One of their partners was stealing from them when they gambled. So they tricked him. They put the money in the jacket and hung it up by itself and waited. He went and got the money. When that plane landed, they searched everybody on the plane, made him strip butt naked. He had taken $10,000 and put it in his buttock. Now, I don't know. I don't know how much that buttock had been used prior to them dollars because of slide 10,000 up there with relative ease. You all probably got another program going on too. But anyway, and they stopped working with him ever since then because they knew not only was he was the thief, but he's a dirty motherfucker.
That is disgusting. I cannot.
Dirty motherfucker.
That is nasty.
I don't even want to spend that money. When you find that money, you gonna keep that now. Go on. You earned that.
So he went and shit it out.
No, can't wash money.
Washing machine.
Can't wash money.
No, you cannot.
If you soak the ink will come off.
Yeah, like I don't even.
Money is fabric. Money is not
Can't wash it.
You can put it in something and wash it, but then that still would mess the money up. It would rip. The ink is gonna
run if you wash it with any detergent or anything. You can't iron it.
And the fabric
the colors
would
will
rip.
change if you add. You can't do it.
And did you know that they're also using
dry cleaning? Wait,
what'd you say?
Dry cleaner.
Oh my God, that's a good idea.
I like that y'all get high right before the show. I like that. I'm sorry. Go ahead. What are you saying?
I was gonna say, did you know that they're also like using drones to drop cell phones off? Inmates.
They just busted somebody who was bringing in dope as well as cell phones. Yeah. They had a drone and it hit one of the power lines. So instead of clearing, it hit the power line and fell to the ground. And they collected $24,000 worth of drugs, 3 cell phones. And they said somebody is in a whole lot of trouble with a cartel because they got to replace all that dope.
Shit.
You know?
And that's serious.
You can't do that at $1 a day making license plates. It's going to take a minute to get that. What else you got? Come on, this is getting good.
Next. Who do we have next? Okay, so this is in the news. Where's our homeboy at? We went through that one.
We didn't go.
Oh, you know what, Michael? Let me see. You know what? I didn't even deal with that. No, let's not do that story. This guy had got arrested, but we're not going to do that because I didn't even write my notes on it. But here we go. This guy right here.
See, this is the kind of thing I want to do on my show. I don't know how you do that.
Do what?
How you could be talking, sitting here, and then you could throw things up on the screen behind you. I need that.
Oh, you can do that. On StreamYard, you should be able to use that. Huh. Yeah, we can talk about it after.
Yeah,
even Neff knows how to do that. Neff knows how to do that as well.
Cool.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. You know how to do it as well? You know how to do it? Oh, okay.
You don't know shit.
Wait, is this your son?
No.
Oh, okay.
No. Not that I know of.
Happy?
No.
But
I'm like a surrogate dad to him though.
Okay.
I'm more like a distant uncle or something. I just look out for him. That's my shouty. He cool, and you know.
Okay, tell him.
And Grandma just passed, didn't she? Grandma just passed.
Oh, man, she rest in peace. Sorry.
With his mom and them to bury Grandma. She was 92.
Oh, she lived a long life.
Yeah,
that's
92.
What's up. My grandmother died at 92.
Yeah.
That means I'm going to be here a minute.
Yeah, it's time to go at 92, actually. No, after you're 100, ain't nobody left on the planet you even like anymore. It's like,
it's so true. My dad don't seem to like nobody. He's 78.
No, time to get out of here.
Everybody gets on his nerve. He'll call you and I'll be like, "Hi, Daddy. What do you want? What do you want?" But you called me.
I would love 92. I love 98. If I could just live to 98 and then die quietly, peacefully, not like my grandmother, screaming in the car when it's burning up and stuff. It's a whole different story.
You are totally blessed, I want to say, because I'm telling you, I'm looking at you. Your skin looks great.
Oh, well,
your personality
I don't use makeup except for the false eyebrows.
I was going to say, well, that's...
But they're not false because I didn't put no fake stuff on, and I refuse to dye them because if you dye them, 2 days later, they grow back. So now you got gray at the bottom and the top is dyed black. You look like a
So when you hug your
cone.
woman or you go close to her face and you kind of, "Hey, baby," or whatever, does your
I get on her thighs a lot. Her inner thighs be having these dark marks. And at first I thought somebody had bruised her. What the hell are these dark marks doing here, lady? Then I look up and I got white eyebrows again. I said, "Oh, never mind. My bad. Sorry. Let me go on over here."
I cannot.
My woman likes my everything. That's why I love her.
You still do that though at your age? You still
I do everything.
Marks down there?
I do everything that a young lady could enjoy.
Your back don't hurt, neck
I
don't
do all.
hurt?
No, baby. I can outrun that youngster sitting over there. Every time I go to the city, somebody young say, "Oh, I'll run him." Let's go. I just outran a brother with the FOI, Fruit of Islam. I was just in Baltimore. He was talking stuff. I'm 66. He was 36. He said, "Man, let's run. You want to get your inhaler?" No, nigga, get your boy his ass out. Try to run 3 blocks, come back holding his rib. I didn't know you were serious. Yeah, I'm strong as an ox. I don't know what it is, but I think it's love. I think it's love. My woman came in the game. Everything in my life just leveled out, balanced again.
Well, there is this pill called A-Game. And Michael can tell you about it, and Ecor can tell you about it. This pill apparently helps you in every single way.
I don't need no help. But what kind of way could it help you? Can it help you get some money?
Make you feel like 25 again.
Oh. Oh, make this a hardener, a penile hardener or something?
But they say it's not.
I
really
never need
for
any
the
of
penis.
that. My woman is surprised. I don't need none of that.
You don't need none?
No.
Okay, well,
you know,
ahead,
Melanie
Stallion.
Camacho had said a long time ago, Melanie Camacho, the great comedian, said there's something you can eat that'll make your dick hard. Pussy. So I don't need anything. I don't need no artificial nothing. My aphrodisiac is named simply Sonia.
Okay.
Yeah.
I cannot. Turmeric.
What supplement could he mean?
It's the PUSSY.
Now remember that Melanie Camacho says that. That's her jokes. I don't want anybody to say, well, Michael Colyar stealing Melanie's jokes. No, I use it as an example about something we're talking about, and I gave you credit. I don't got to steal no shit.
You did say her name.
Mm-mm.
Okay, this dude.
I love Melanie Camacho. Who is that?
Jack
That's
Douglas.
a lady.
That's
a
the
lady.
guy that was arrested, 21-year-old.
That's a
dude
lady.
that was just arrested.
Dude look like a lady.
Oh, you know what? He uses that mascara on his eyebrows, just like you.
Oh my God! His eyebrows have two
I
caterpillars. It's two black caterpillars about to go to war. Oh my Lord!
Anyway,
okay, what's his story?
He was arrested. Now he was recently. Now this has been all over the
That
news.
looks like ROTC.
Yeah, he's a youngin'. Like seriously, when you hear what he's done, but I'm
Okay,
sure you
what
heard
did he
this
do? What did
story
he do?
already.
What did he do? Okay.
All right, so he was a 21-year-old airman, first class in Massachusetts National Guard, and so you know that's the Air National Guard, also known as the Air Guard, which is the Federal Military Reserve Force for the United States Air Force. Okay, he was working in the IT department in the intelligence wing.
Okay, that makes
That
sense.
guy, right? Mm-hmm. And he shared classified national information, defense information, and photos. He leaked it on a site, and this has been all over the news.
Okay, and
yeah, because he's so young.
Why did he do that? For money?
And he, you know what? They said that they felt like he wasn't really trying to do anything malicious with it. It's more like he just wanted attention. So he put this information on a forum called Discord. Okay. And that's usually a forum for gamers and people who are gun enthusiasts. And it actually sat on this forum for a while. No one even really noticed and paid it any attention. Okay. So he had to do things to like alert people to like, hey, I've got some classified information here. Take a look at it. Why the government didn't catch it is beyond, I don't know how he was able to take information.
When did this happen?
This was recently, as of what, like last week? They've been talking about this. Like, it's super relevant.
Okay,
like,
so he sent it out to who? Who did he send it to?
He put it on the forum. No, he put it on the forum, and it's on the internet, so it goes all over the world.
So anybody who wants to see this information can see it. Well,
yes,
is he mad at somebody in the government? Is that why he did it? He's trying to get back at somebody, or what?
You know, he may have his own views. They didn't really say,
hope
but they were saying
they
don't think that he's going. Did you see him?
Lord.
Did you not see that he was being handcuffed?
No, I didn't see that part.
The whole...
He going to jail?
Oh, he's looking.
Oh, that's him. I didn't know that was him.
Oh, yeah, that's him.
Oh, he is going to be such a lovely bride. Oh, my
taking him down.
God. As soon as he get there, I can hear the wedding bells.
They're going to take him down. So anyways, they say that he gained access to this top secret information. They don't know how he gained access to this top secret information. And so it's been on the news. They're trying to figure out what else he might have did with this information besides putting it on Discord. And Michael's saying we got to wrap it up. So we got to wrap it up. But anyways, this is current. This is something that's going on right now.
And I don't even have to wrap it up no more. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead. What were you saying? I love you, Sonia. Sweet potato.
They're just trying to find out how he had so much information and how he literally got access and how did he get away with it.
Oh, they're going to give him the dick test. He gonna say everything in a minute. Let him lock him up for a couple of months. He come back, his booty all tender and pooched up and everything, and he'll be ready to talk. He going to tell everybody everything, and he ain't going to do it standing up. He ain't going to sit down. I'm going to sit down right now. Things are tender. Things a little tender.
Well, okay.
He can go out and steal 10,000 too.
Whoa. Because he's got a place to put it. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Love it when they pay attention.
Well, look, you guys, thank you you so much for joining us here on CyberSecureyou, OneStream.tv with Michael Colyar. I am so happy that you came on and
thank you so much.
Gave us some of your input.
Thank you so much.
Some of the stuff that's going on out here, right?
Exactly. And all you got to do is go to my webpage, which is up there, therealmichaelcolyar.com, and it'll tell you all the things I'm doing.
Because he's doing a lot.
All my new comedy album is out right now, and it's on all streaming services. It's a picture of me sitting on a toilet. It's called Let Me Drop This On You. And then my erotic poetry book comes out the first week in August. It's called In the Wet Spot, Blue Erotica by MC Butternuts. And I've read segments of it already on the Breakfast Club.
Is this for real?
On the Breakfast Club, I read from it. On what's the name called? 85 South, I read from it. And I just did my podcast, and we did all erotic poetry. I read 3 poems from it. It's off the chain. Follow me. Make sure you watch the morning show, Mike Colyar Morning Show, 5 days a week. And Instagram, I'm everywhere. Just ask your mama. She even got my number.
He's on everything. You know, we had something here called Orgasm. You would have loved it. Where they did.
I've had that before. Quite a few times. Enjoyed it every time. Not once have I frowned doing orgasm. Have you? Doing orgasm, I'm just happy. I've never seen anybody mad coming.
You cannot.
It's hard to be mad and come at the same time because you really got to concentrate. Are we still on air? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it was nice. I'm Michael Colyar. Make sure you see the morning show, the podcast, and keep on checking us out here so you can learn about cybersecurity.
Yes, and don't forget, check me out on Instagram at Val, VALL, Forensic Gal. Thank you so much for joining us, CyberSecureyou. We are out.
Outie.
Peace.